Greetings guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is my channel Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath for those of you who are new here. And today, Divine Feminine Empaths, we're going to get crystal clear. Today we're jumping right into the video. I am going to be teaching about Botswana Pink Agate. Pink Botswana Agate. So here's the thing, if you can see these kind of striations here in this. I don't know if the pink is going to read. You might be able to start to see a bit of coral here. I don't know if the pink is going to read as much as I would like for it to. I don't know. But if you're able to see that, this Botswana Agate deals with being a very comforting and protective stone. So I love the way that it feels, because even though it's not done purposely like some palm stones are that we would purchase, there is this energy where I can have it and kind of be rubbing it during a reading, or if I'm calming myself during a meditation. Okay, so that's the energy of this. It's a crystal of possibility and hope. It amplifies positivity, it helps to balance, and it helps to harmonize the yin and yang. That has been something that I have been working on a lot this year, is balancing my masculine and feminine energies and figuring out how to operate as an empath without being too much in one or the other. So this is what this helps you to do. It helps with artistic expression. I am an artist, guys, and so this is something that's really important to me. It helps with exploration of the unknown, providing mental clarity and concentration. It encourages bigger picture thinking. Now, when I think of bigger picture thinking, I think of this book that is right next to me on my bookshelf by Gay Hendricks, The Big Leap. This is something I'm going to be talking to you guys about, but this is definitely bigger picture thinking. How do we get from one level in our life to the next? So we will talk about Gay Hendricks and his magic and the magic there, but that's the energy here. So it encourages bigger picture thinking, strengthening the sense of security and self-confidence. So also associated with solar plexus, yellow, self-confidence and self-esteem, this Botswana Agate. Ah, beautiful. All right. It attracts a loving partner who is spiritually in tune and shares your dreams. Whether you're looking for a friendship, a love ship, a sex ship, whatever the ship, if you would like to get out of the situationship, this is a stone for you guys. This came into my life a couple years ago, and I was transitioning a friendship and a loving partnership and a friendship all kind of wrapped up into one, so I thought. However, we were not in alignment. And so this isn't a sad story. This is actually happy, because this helped me pull in energy, and is helping me to continuously pull in energy of people that are more in my vibration and more my tribe. That's the magic of the stone. It improves your caring and loving abilities. It helps with determination and commitment. And I love that part, because I feel like anything that you want, you can have. But there is a hustle, there is a grind, there is an energy, there's time, energy, and attention you have to pour into a thing to harness it and lasso it into you. So this helps with that. It helps to overcome heartache. So good for me in the last couple years, guys. If you see me now, I'm smiling real smiles. I'm feeling real feelings, and they're not all sad. In fact, they're not often sad. I'm actually really good, and that's due in part to this. That's due in part to a lot of things, guys. There's a lot of work that goes into the recovery of betrayal or heartbreak. I have lots of videos up here about that. But for right now, for those of you that are newer and just here for the Botswana, let's talk about that. But it helps. It brings inner stability, composure, and maturity. It attracts that loving partner, like I said. It increases sensuality, potency, fertility, conception, and birth. I have been birthing and holding and gestating ideas. That's what I birth and gestate, are ideas and things, and I have been really assisted. This is a very loving, that pink is so sweet. It's a very loving, calming energy. And there's an interesting thing where it says it increases sensuality. Sexuality was something that I thought, okay, well, I figured that part out. Being sensual, being loving, and connecting, this has helped me to really balance that. It also helps to alleviate obsessive thoughts and destructive mental patterns. Guys, for those of you that are obsessing, if you are obsessing about a job, or if you're obsessing about a relationship, or if you're obsessing about a current partner, or an ex, or a situation, or a friendship, or an ending, or a beginning, get some of this Botswana in your life. This helps to relieve that. It gives you protection during pregnancy, and it releases emotional regression and blocks to fertility. So for those of you that are trying to conceive, I am no doctor, and I am not recommending that this is going to cure infertility. But I say it can't hurt to get a piece of this, maybe even a larger piece, and to start to really call in the child or the energy. Of course, if you need to go to the doctor, if you need to figure out what your fertility issues are, this, even having the stone, might unlock creative ideas, solutions, new eating patterns, maybe hormones, various things that you might just pop into your mind that you would talk to your doctor about. That's the magic of crystals. They're not a multivitamin. Some of them are, but it's more about utilizing it for what it's for. Why and how can I find a solution? Because God gives us brains to kind of figure that stuff out. Crystals are not an answer. I don't know, it's so weird that people think that people that like crystals and light sage and do all of that stuff are thinking that there's a cure-all in the atom, the matter, the condensing of atoms into this one thing. What is this? What it is there's an energy and a connection that lifts the vibration. There is a certain attunement and alignment with the earth that comes from each of these stones, and that's why they're precious, and that's why we adorn ourselves with them and or surround ourselves with them. So just know that. This helps to calm feelings of anger and resentment. It helps to develop practical solutions rather than dwelling on the reasons for a situation or assigning blame. Stuck in the blame game, I'm thinking of Kanye's song that he made regarding Amber Rose, The Blame Game. I'm going to link that below because it's about how we can be in relationships. And because this has a lot to do with that, I think it might be appropriate. Thank you, angels. It helps to release fears and deep sadness. It provides strength and soothing energy during loneliness or grieving for those who are easily hurt. Whether you're easily hurt or not easily hurt, this helps to alleviate a lot of those feelings of hurt and resentment. Even as I'm holding it now, I just feel happy and I feel calm and I feel in alignment with my higher self regarding love, and I feel like I'm vibrating at the way that I want to be. So it helps to stimulate the immune and nervous system. It rids the body of toxins believed to promote healthy skin. It helps to protect panic attack in crowded places. I have used this when I was traveling, and I have noticed, now I'm not prone to outright full panic attacks, but I definitely can feel nervous in big crowds sometimes, and so this is definitely helps to calm. It helps with protection when traveling and driving. I always have a piece in my car. It helps to aid the brain in oxygen for assimilation of healthy circulatory systems. It stabilizes the aura, and it eliminates transforming negative and transforms negative energy. It raises awareness and links to the collective consciousness, prevents out-of-body visitations from other entities, and turns back unwelcome spirits. The reason I like this and recommend it to some of my medium friends, and medium friends I know have huge pieces in their house, is because when you're doing mediumship, you're getting a lot of energy that's coming in as it wants to. So you can protect yourself, but when we do this spiritual work, we hear and see things. We have paranormal phenomenon that happens in our homes, all types of stuff. If you've watched any reader or you know anybody that does this spiritual work for a living, they will tell you stories. We don't get scared. After a while, you learn what it is, but you also learn that you always have the right to protect yourself. And that's why this Botswana is a wonderful piece to pick up if you're doing that kind of work or beginning it, because you need to have protection. No one gets to access you. Not your friends, not your lovers, not your husbands, not your wives, and not any entities. I don't care if they're angelic or otherwise. Nothing has access to you without your permission. The end. It's all full consent here. Me Too was in heaven way before it was on earth, okay? And I don't mean it like that. I mean protection, speaking up for yourself. You do not have, and no one has the right. And spiritually, energy has no right to access you unless you give it permission. I also have another video coming up here about some other things that go on in the spiritual realm that have no power over us, okay? We have the power, but it doesn't hurt to have a quick little something that you can kind of refocus and direct and say, you don't have access to me. I'm feeling good about that. This is also an eye formation. If you have an eye formation in your stone, which I do not, it's considered to be lucky, and it stimulates the root and the heart chakras. Remember, and you know, it's pink and it's beautiful. Remember I was saying, oh, I just feel so happy even talking about it. That's the energy that's stimulating my heart chakra. And that's how come it was utilized to help me heal. I was able to use this Botswana, this Pink Botswana, because it was a piece of agate, rather. Pink Botswana Agate. It helped me to heal, guys. It really did. It was one of the stones that I utilized for healing. I have a tree. You know how they say money doesn't grow on trees? Well, I have a tree in my home. It's a little one, but I hang all of my crystals that I'm not immediately using, and then I kind of select each morning which one I feel like I gravitate towards. Now, I have several that are always on my desk, including obsidian crystal balls, which I'll be making a video about. So I always have this on my desk, a little obsidian crystal ball, and then I also have my obsidian angel. Okay, so I have my little protection. We'll talk about black and protection, why that's magical. I have my labradorite, I have desert rose, I have black kyanite, but there are times when you are going to specialists. It's almost like taking an antibiotic. There's something that you need to work on specifically. And so I will pull one of these off of my little tree. This is my money hanging on trees, and it's reminding me that we are ever abundant, resourceful, and that things can flourish and anything can be the thing you want it to be. So I decided money will grow on my trees, but instead of it just being money, it's health, it's wealth, and it's insight. So I keep them hanging in a little organza bag, and I keep them on my little tree of information. But that's just me, guys. I want you to pick up a piece of that Botswana Agate, Pink Botswana Agate, if you feel like you need some heart healing, some reconnection to yourself, and you want to be rooted and grounded in heart and love. Okay, love and root chakras. All right, guys, so good sharing some energy with you. Come back next time and join me, and we will continue to evolve together.